Pro tip, if you are updating stuff, make sure that it doesn't get knocked out of any programs that use them. Yo, we're back on the shift, and things might be a little different. So, for the first few hours of the session, there was an incident where something updated and my microphone and game sounds were not getting picked up, even though they were showing they were picked up. So, this is what we got. So, for this session, we got build a shipping dock, and then we got drown farm, where we have to build a drown farm, and then we got ocean monument raid. So, we have to raid an ocean monument, which is not too difficult. Thing we worked on was for the drown farm, I decided to get some seagrass so that I can make some turtle eggs. Searched around for a while looking for a beach that might have some turtles on it. Then finally found one. It had quite a few turtles here, and I decided to start breeding them up. And it turned out it was actually pretty close to where our base actually is. I just went the wrong way at first. Spent forever here waiting for some turtle eggs, or at least it seemed like forever. They just dug around like this forever and didn't actually give me any eggs. Eventually, they finally gave me an egg, but it was just that, a single egg. Continued to breed them up and try and get more eggs. Thought I would bring some over to our base area so we could have some turtles around us and also have some for some future farms. First thing I did with the eggs was make a little farm. Well, it's not really a farm, it's just a way to kill some of the drowns that appear. But I thought I would just put a little spot in our base so we don't have to deal with so many drowns just appearing and then throwing tridents out of nowhere. So, first thing I did was put some eggs in it and then some fence gates around it and then magma blocks around that, which will just pull them down once you fill water above them. And it kills them pretty good. I didn't put any collection system. I just figured this would be good enough. I went out looking for one of the ruins under the water so I could try and make a farm based around one of those. I didn't really know if it worked like that. I know that a bunch of them spawn in a ton of drowns, so I was hoping it kind of worked like that at all of them. So I just started making a farm here with what I know about how stuff works and hoped for the best. Immediately I messed up thinking campfires didn't get waterlogged. So I started placing campfires and that just started a whole chain of events that just kept getting worse and worse. And I had a bunch of troubles. After realizing they do though, I had to break them one by one with a Silk Touch pickaxe because I didn't have Silk Touch on an axe. Finally got all the water out and decided I would start working on the collection system for the farm, which was just going to be a bunch of campfires with some hoppers underneath. It's the easiest way to just not have to deal with like mine carts or something like that where it involves redstone underwater, which is just super, super annoying. I made a little AFK spot at the top, but then I forgot about the bottom being not spawn proof. So there could still be stuff spawning on the top around the edges. So I decided maybe I'll just change that to slabs and that'll help or something. When things still didn't seem to be working, I decided maybe I'll just switch it out for some signs. Maybe that'll give them more room to be walking in or being pushed in, whatever the case is. And I didn't really think that maybe the problem could be the farm in general. After lots of wasted time at the farm with nothing coming out of it, I finally gave up. With the drowned farm seemingly wasting half my time, I decided to set my sights on the ocean monument. So I drank a water breathing potion and decided to swim straight into it, break in, and try and kill as many as I could. Had a little bit of trouble at first, couldn't find my way in, and I was scared of all the beams. But I made it in, started attacking the first Elder Guardian, and saw my health quickly start to drop. But obviously, I kept my cool and didn't have to hide like a little baby the whole entire time. After healing a little bit and doing a little smacking from one side, hiding, and then smacking again, I finally killed him and got my first sponge and decided, okay, that was pretty easy. Might as well go for the next two. After getting into the next room, I saw the tail poking out and realized this is probably going to be a little bit easier to find them than I thought. At first, I tried the strat of hitting him and then hiding behind stuff and then going back to hit him again, but it wasn't working because he was too far away, so I thought I just gotta hit him and hit him and hit him. And finally, he died, and I only had one left, and then I could collect all the sponges and I'd be done. The outside ring of the temple and started searching for one that way because that's usually the easiest way to find them. And finally found the last one, decided I'm just going to go all in and kill this one as quick as I can, do a little ducking behind the poles, and then just whack away. And finally, I ended up being able to get this one down pretty quick. Um, I was a little scared, but it's the last one. You just got to do what you can to get it done quick. All three dead and mining fatigue coming to an end. Only thing left to do is collect all the sponges I could, and I actually decided to get a little bit of gold and some sea lanterns too, just because they're nice to have. Which did get a little scary because they come out of nowhere, and then you just see lasers everywhere, and it wasn't too bad, but it does get you a little stressed out while you're trying to do it. Now we're going to start work on building the ship dock because we haven't been able to get the drown farm working, and I'd rather have one done than work on that the whole time than not be able to get the other one done, and then have them both not work, and then suddenly we are down 2 hours. For a dock, obviously, we're going to need some wood. I do like the bamboo idea, so maybe we'll do some bamboo stairs, bamboo slabs. So let's go get some bamboo. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make the dock area right around here. We'll probably end up removing that. If Chris wants to rebuild it, he can. I don't think it's, yeah, it's not working or anything, so it's just kind of there. So we'll make this a little bit better looking. So yeah, maybe we'll just jump into a time lapse and see how this turns out. So I finished the shipping yard and kind of got like a little trail from our place over to there. I extended this through the water just because I didn't want to make another bridge. I thought it would be nice to have it connected a little bit. And then over here we have the actual shipping yard where it's just like, you know, a little like a stone area, like a boardwalk type thing. And we can add some buildings in later, stuff like that. We'll have to clear out this more. Most of it was just me taking out sand. We got this little machinery thing so that you can take stuff off of the boats and stuff. This is a boat being made still. It's still in the process, so it's not supposed to look good. It could look better, but it is supposed to be looking like it's still being put together. I want to bring over a bunch of bamboo stuff and have bamboo like planks and stuff built over here, just so like parts for that. And then we can still like bring our boats here, get off here, and then walk back in. If we want to, we can seal that part off so that this can always be the entrance. But I think we can leave that open too. But with that done, I do kind of want to try and do another drown farm. Hopefully, see if I can get that working. I'm not really sure what's wrong with it or why it's not working, but I do want to try at least one more time. So I think we're going to change the plan up a little bit. We might actually be able to make it right above us right here. It would be really cool if this stays river. Ooh, this is all river. Oh, there's a little beach area, but that's fine. I think this will be good. We can probably build up from right here. We're gonna try to just do the real kind of farm. It's not my favorite to do because it takes a long time, but I think if I just rush it, I might be able to get it done. All right, so we're at 63, so I'll probably go up to 180-ish from right here. Chests will go right here. Oh my god. Well, that's one way down. So this will be our killing chamber area. It's gonna have them drop down pretty far so that we can not have to use as much as our sword. This will also double as a XP farm, so that will also hopefully take care of two things with one. Haven't done this one in a while, so I might be a little off on the dimensions, but I think this is how it's gonna work. All right, and then this will have water here, signs there. Got it. The only problem is, how am I gonna keep getting out of here? So we got the killing area done. We just need to get about 30-ish blocks up. So I'll just do this 10 times. That should be enough. Oh, let me pick that up. And then we'll put some water on the top of it, and we'll break that, put a top on it, and I think we should be good. I am scared about the time, but I think we can make it. Okay, so I think I need about 4 more layers of 3, and it's about 3.5 stacks each. So I'm gonna need about 12, 14 more stacks. Oh no, this is gonna be difficult. I don't want to die right here, but yeah, I'm gonna need about 14 more stacks of stone or netherrack. So I'm gonna have to go down and get those, and then come back up here, finish that off. It should be possible. It should be okay. Okay, there we go. So if I'm lucky, by the time I get these last couple layers up, then we should have about 20-ish, maybe a little less minutes left. It's going pretty quick. So yeah, we should end up with around 20 minutes left. Then I'll just have to put water on the top, break the blocks underneath it, and then seal up the top, and it should be done and give us a little bit of time to try and use it, which would be really nice. Well, I didn't bring enough blocks, so I'm just going to do it from right here. I think I missed on one layer. I've miscounted one layer, so we'll just try from right here. It should be fine. No shovel in my inventory, I had to start using my hands to break dirt, which added a lot of extra time to the finishing of this. But eventually I got it all done and started doing the slabs on the top to stop things from spawning on it and keep it dark. Having a little bit of lag. I think the farm should be working. I mean, obviously it's kind of working. But, oh, yeah, if you see the timer, it's, things are going a little crazy right now. But I'm gonna have to say that. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to say that's a working farm. That's a drown farm. So we don't lose an hour. Uh, we're not gonna get to sit here and collect anything because of lag reasons and just overall bad timing. But yeah, let's write a little something in the book and be on our way. Well, just got all my writing done to Chris, so we'll see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Check out ChrisBG456 for his perspective.